sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
Your ABC News weather forecast being brought to you this hour by Rowan General Hospital.
Heart disease affects so many families in our community. That's why Rowan General Hospital has made expert cardiology services readily accessible close to home. From prevention and education to state-of-the-art diagnostic testing to treatment and comprehensive rehabilitation. Ask your primary care provider for a referral today. Rowan General Hospital. Care you can trust close to home.
104.7 Mountain Country Weather.
Taking a look at your Mountain Country AccuWeather forecast for the rest of today. Overcast skies with a high near 83 degrees. Continued cloudiness overnight with a low dipping down near 63 degrees. Chance of showers on Wednesday with a high of 83 degrees. Thursday, increased cloudiness with showers likely as well. A high near 80 degrees. Sunny on Friday with a high of 85. Sunny once again on Saturday with a high of 87 degrees. Currently on the hill, it is 81 degrees, and that's a look at your forecast being brought to you by Rowan General Hospital.
Today's best country and all-time favorites. Mountain Country 104.7.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you into the studio once again. We are on day number 2 of our highlighting of the Rowan Arts and Humanities Council and what they are doing coming up this Saturday on the 27th of July. They have a variety show coming up, and they've got a lot of different acts. We were very fortunate yesterday to get an opportunity to talk with a couple of ladies who will be involved in that on Saturday. We were able to talk with Beth Griffin, who is going to do a solo story. It's going to be kind of a funny story of her life. And also Mellon Musgrove was in the studio yesterday to discuss. She's going to be doing a solo song from an old Broadway play called Pippin. So she's going to be doing a song with that. Also had a chance to talk with Teresa Parker, who is one of the administrators and one of the people getting this whole thing set up. And she is also going to be involved in the actual event. She is going to be working with the Walton Union Church and their bell group. So that's a very interesting thing that they're going to have going on for Saturday night. Again, the tickets are very, very inexpensive, folks. They have them at the door. No pre-sale. They have them at the door. It's $5 per ticket to get you into that event. I believe they have just around 16 acts, and they will range in variety between songs, some comedic performances, some public speaking is going to take place. Obviously, there will be some instrumental music as well, and we are just kind of waiting here. We've got one guest that is supposed to be coming into studio here in a minute, and Teresa Parker is in studio with me. She's out there trying to get a hold of that human being, and we hope we get a chance to talk to him because we had on tap for today Mr. Jim Chandler. Now, that name is going to be quite familiar to people who are fans of the station here at WVRC. Those of you who remember well, Jim Chandler for quite a while was the outlaw here at WVRC. Had himself an outlaw show as well, and we're hoping to get a chance to bring him back in studio if we possibly can. So what we are doing is we are just promoting this event, and again, it's coming up this Saturday night. This is at Rowan County High School, and it's in the auditorium. The event is scheduled to begin at 7 p.m. sharp, so I imagine the gates will open, the doors will open a little bit earlier than that. And again, it's just $5 to get into the event. What we're going to do is we're going to be talking again on Thursday. We'll have a couple of guests in studio at 1 p.m., and then we'll once again talk to a couple more guests in studio at 5 p.m. on Thursday, and that will round out our look at all of the special musical acts that we have for the variety show. Well, we're very happy to be joined again by Teresa Parker, who was just coming here today, I think, initially to, just kind of be involved, help out a little bit, just like yesterday. I was able to find out that you're going to be performing with the Bell Group from Walton Union Church. I don't know what the situation is. We were very excited because this would be like the prodigal son returning if Jim Chandler was able to make the trip here. Now, you had to run out and talk. Is he gonna make it here, or did he forget about it?
I could not get in touch with him. There's no answer on his home phone, and his cell phone I don't have the right number or something, because it said you can't.
Well, maybe he's en route.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Hopefully.
Well, do you know much about what Jim is planning to do for his act?
He's going to be the opening thing. I don't know any more than that. And he's also going to be doing the sound system. So he's working on the sound.
Well, one thing I know about Jim is he does a lot of different things when it comes to music. Jim, for a long time, has been a member of different bands. He's played music in different bands. He's done karaoke, so he's got his equipment for karaoke that he does as well. And I was talking about Jim was a longtime fixture here at the radio station. He was the outlaw here at the radio station, the outlaw Jim Chandler, and he had his own show, the Outlaw Show.
That's right.
And and that's not it. This guy teaches. He does a lot of different things.
He does.
And he's just a really good, fun guy to have around. And I tell you what, it's good to have him involved.
Kids really love him, So
yeah.
It's cool.
So when it comes to him, is he going to do the emceeing of this event as well?
No,
is he just going to have his music?
I think he's just going to do the sound system. Donna May is going to be the...
Okay.
She's going to be the one.
Also a former employee here at WVRC.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, our tentacles stretch way out here. Well, so you've been around the block here in Roane County. You've been promoting this event, obviously, on the station with us, but I'm sure you've been talking with many other people. What is the sense you get about this upcoming show? Have you gotten a lot of people excited about it? What's the general sense?
They've been waiting for us to do something. They just keep saying, when are you going to do a play? When are you going to do a musical? When are you going to come back? So this is our first step. We thought this would be the easiest and the quickest way to do it. And show the talent that's in the county.
Yeah.
But we also have talent coming from Jackson County and Kanawha County. So we're expanding a little bit that way too.
Well, it's never a bad thing. We're talking with Teresa Parker from the Roane Arts and Humanities Council, and again, this is kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes. We talked about this yesterday, but I wanted to highlight again just how hard it was in the 2020 to 2022 time frame that you guys, obviously, people weren't allowed out of their house as much, and so anything that was extracurricular was basically a canceled deal, and that's something that the Roane Arts and Humanities Council had to deal with.
Right.
That's something you guys have been active for many years in this community, and you just had to shut it down. And so to bring that back is a slow, long process, I imagine.
Right. Yeah, we didn't have any meetings for a year and a half, so there wasn't any reason. We just couldn't get anything going. And so now we're all excited and we're getting some new blood, and Rebecca Ramsey's on board, and then the new guy, James Rich, will be here on Thursday to talk to you. And I have not met him yet. I'm anxious to meet him because he's an actor, and we can sure do use men for acting.
You can always use more actors, more men for actors in this chorus of humans that you're going to have for the next few events. Obviously, this is the big kickoff, kind of welcoming back not just the Arts and Humanities Council, but welcoming back shows that you guys are going to be putting on. And I thought it was a really cool deal that you guys chose to do a variety show. So you're going to get a little bit of everything coming up on Saturday night. What are all the different acts that we've got?
Well, we have several singers. We have some dancers. The handbell choir is completely different. Rebecca Ramsey's going to be doing a flute solo. Kurt will be doing guitar and singing. We have comedy. We have a couple of comedies. Nina Rogers and Beth Griffith are going to be doing comedy. And so hopefully Nina will be here on Thursday to tell you what she's doing, because it's a little different.
I tell you, when you think comedy, like I didn't even know. Yesterday we had Beth Griffith in the studio, and she was going to do like a storytelling, and I just thought it was a storytelling thing. Well, it's all going to be comedic. It's based, is what she said. So, and she calls it, what's it? Her Flabulous Life.
Right.
That is fantastic. So that's a good one. So a couple comedy acts. You're going to have some public speakers, I hear, as well.
Anna Grace is going to be doing the FFA Creed, which is important at the high school. And it's also she competed in that and got first place in the state or district or wherever she was. She was the top one.
Yeah, that's a proud program at Roane County High School. 4-H FFA is huge. It will be very interesting. You think of Anna Grace Hayes, you think singing. That young lady has been singing and performing with the Kids on First and in other aspects. She's been all the way out in Branson, Missouri, done a lot of different things. You know, I remember her growing up singing some national anthems at events at Walton Elementary Middle School, and I forgot she had already made it up to the high school this past year in basketball season.
And
when she started,
also went to the Birds.
When she started singing the national anthem, and my goodness, the girls got pipes, but she's not going to be using them for singing in this event. She's going to be doing the Creed for the 4-H or the FFA.
Oh, she's going to be doing singing too.
It's good. You can't have Anna Grace without that.
She could dance, but I don't think she's going to dance. But she's a dancer also.
And we're going to be talking with her tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Wait, no,
on
Thursday.
Yes.
Teresa's going to keep me in line here on this thing. She's got so many acts for me. So Thursday at 1, she'll be in studio with us, and we'll be talking with Anna Grace as well. We were supposed to be talking with Jim Chandler, who is, I really was hoping was going to make it here. I just don't think that Jim has been here to the station since he left, and we've made a lot of improvements. We've done a lot of different things.
He's lost. He didn't know how
Did he forget how to get to the station? I hope Jim Chandler did not forget how to get to the station, folks, because that would be bad. In fact, I think I've got an Outlaw shirt of his left over here at the station that we kept. So we're talking with Teresa Parker. Well, this is a really cool thing that you guys have gotten put together, and you guys have just a few days left. So all the hard work has basically been done, getting this organized, getting the people that you needed to get in there, and now all you guys got to do is wait for Saturday evening. What time, by the way? As I mentioned, 7 o'clock is when the event begins, and it's 5 o'clock. Or $5. What time do the doors open?
Probably 6:30.
Okay, so
we'll be there at 6.
Okay. So sometime around sometime around 6:30, folks, the doors will open to the event, and we invite you to come out and enjoy basically the welcoming back, the Phoenix rising from the ashes. The Roane Arts and Humanities Council is beginning again, basically starting fresh, starting anew with a lot of new people, a lot of same faces, which is good to have. And this is the first of many events. Let's again talk about what you have coming up after the variety show.
Okay, so there is a play that will be starting August the 5th. Auditions will be August the 5th. It's called The Mother Goose Comedy. And Mother Goose has retired. She's living at recreational spa. And so it's really going to be a really cute play. It's going to be all the different Mother Goose, Little Miss Muffet. I can't think now.
Oh, your favorite nursery rhymes that I can't remember either.
So yeah, there's like 8 different, and the story behind how they got it started and that type thing is what it's all about. And so it's a children's play, but adults can be in it.
Yes.
Okay, so there are 27 parts. Some of them have no speaking parts. The spider and the cow have no speaking parts, but they're in the play. And
so if you want to get your feet wet in stage acting, but not quite talk yet,
right, that would be the time to do it. So it's going to be exciting. We're going to meet. Practices will be Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 6 to 8. while school's not in session. After school's in session, it starts at 3:30, from 3:30 to 5. And the production date will be September the 21st.
Okay. Just a couple weeks before the Walnut Festival, so put that on your calendar, folks, and put it in your head for future reference. Coming up in late September, they're going to be actually doing that. But again, auditions taking place August 5th, right?
Right.
August 5th.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
At the high school.
If you're looking to get involved with that event. And then in the future, down the road, we had a Carol Burnett thing coming up, right?
Yes. It's skits from the Carol Burnett, the original skits from Carol Burnett. So we're going to do several of those. So I think that'll be really fun to do and fun to watch.
That'll be down the line, folks. Again, Roan Arts and Humanities Council. They have a very active Facebook page, by the way, folks. So if you're looking for information or if you're trying to contact somebody from the Roan Arts and Humanities Council, you guys do have an active Facebook page that people can contact you guys on there. There's bunches of board members or, people who are involved with the organization of this. So they can just shoot a message to there if they have any questions.
Right.
Or if they see you or Lori or somebody just around town doing what you guys do, you can stop them and don't accost them. Just stop them and ask questions.
We'll be happy to answer.
Yeah. Well, Teresa, I do appreciate you coming in, and we're going to put the APB out on Jim Chandler. Hopefully we can find that guy before Saturday night.
Well, maybe he can come in like on Thursday.
Oh, yeah. If we can get a hold of that guy, I would love to have him back in studio. I'd love for him to come back to a place that he spent a lot of time, and hopefully he'll be able to do that. But again, folks, we'll be back on the air on Thursday at 1 p.m. We know we'll have Anna Grace Hayes with us. Is there somebody else coming with her at 1 that we know of for sure, or is it just her at 1? I can't remember. I'll have to look at the messages you sent me.
I've got it here.
See, I'm relying on Teresa to keep me in check, and so hopefully she can do that for us.
Okay, let me see. I had to sketch here.
I suppose I could look at my phone, too.
James Rich.
Okay.
The new man.
Yes. Okay, so Anna Grace Hayes and James Rich in studio on Thursday at 1 p.m. We'll also have a couple at 5 p.m. or after 5 p.m. that we're going to bring back here to the studio to discuss that. And who knows, folks, maybe we'll see ourselves a Jim Chandler. We're going to put out the APB for him. And somebody find the outlaw out there, folks. Somebody find the outlaw. Well, Teresa, thank you so much for joining us and filling in. And we're going to continue to promote this event. We hope it's a great, great resurgence for the Roan Arts and Humanities Council.
Thank you so
That
much.
is Teresa Parker, folks. We'll be back on Thursday with some more of those guests. In the meantime, let's get some music rolling.